Hi, welcome to the Dream Suite. Hi, my name's Charlie. I'll be taking care of all your admin stuff today. So, are you... Yeah. Okay, and if I read your, appointment stuff right, this is your first time meeting with us? Okay, great. So basically, what we're going to be doing is I will be reading off some of our pre-designed happy place templates for you. And you can choose one that you like. You can modify it a bit. Or if you have an idea of one already, then we can use that. We just have to flesh it out a little bit. And when we find one that you're happy with, then we give it to you to use for dreams. Yeah. The technology on that is patented, so I can't let you know how it ends up going from this document to your brain, but trust me, it works. It does. So, do you have anything you want to specify to begin with? Okay, so I guess the easiest thing to do is to start going through some of our pre-selected options. Okay. And by the way, all of these are based around some sort of home, somewhere that you would feel comfortable, and we try to figure out what that scene would look like. Okay. So the first one is a beach bungalow on a desolate beach. Like the type of beach where you walk out into the sand and your footprints are the only ones there. You can look for miles in either direction. You just see pristine, crystal white sand. You have just some seashells, your standard ocean life going around. But no people that you don't want to be there. And of course, this house itself, you have these massive windows facing the water that you can open up to let that light ocean breeze in. A great situation if you want to just sit back, relax, read. And of course, the cherry on top is if you wake up early enough in the morning, you can go look out of the water and watch the dolphins just kind of jumping along. So that is our first option. If that sounds appealing to you, then start thinking of how you'd want to flesh that out. If there are specific details that you do want or that you don't want, I'll let you think about that, and I will start to describe the next one. And that will be the big city apartment. And I know that living in a big city sounds very busy and stressful, but this doesn't have to be. This is an apartment that is very high up off the street. You don't get any of that road noise, and you have these nice big windows to let in the light. Now you're higher up than most of the other buildings, so you don't have to worry about looking right into other people's windows or being in the shadow of another building. It's no big deal. Of course, this space, it's big enough for you to not feel claustrophobic or anything, but it's still cozy. I mean, it's an apartment in a big city. And you do have plenty of room for a friend, significant other, pet, if you would like. By the way, we can make sure to include that in any of these, if you so desire. And of course, this is the perfect apartment for you to get up in the morning, go to the kitchen, fix your beverage of choice, espresso, tea, whatever that is, and then sip on it while you look out the window down at all the cars and the people commuting down below. And please let me know if that sounded appealing to you. If so, we can definitely start to work on aspects of that you would like to focus on. Also, if there are specific aspects of any of these that you like, let me know, and we can incorporate them into others. These aren't completely exclusive. Some of it would be a bit hard to work in, but we have a great team of dream engineers, and they can get pretty much anything done that you would like. So our next option is a very, historical home. If you have a specific neighborhood or a specific region that you'd like, then we can make that work, but the default is just your Victorian style home that you would find throughout many parts of the country, built around the year 1900. And this would be a house where, of course, this is a house to its own. You're in a neighborhood, but the neighbors are very quiet. You don't have to worry about them. But of course, you will have a nice living room and dining room with big windows that look out into your yard, because you do have a yard. And you can have whatever foliage there you want, trees, bushes, flowers. It's your yard. You do what you want with it. If you want it to be completely biodiverse, that's also an option. And above the front door, we have a nice, big stained glass window that just kind of goes up and over. But since this is a house that is completely your own, it can be filled with whatever you want. Usually we recommend antique furniture, some nice rugs, a big 4-post bed, whatever you want. It can be as big or little as you want. And of course, you have your own little front yard to do what you want with. You have your own backyard that's nice and fenced in and private. And you have a lot more freedom with this option. So, also, you can change whatever region you want, temperature, season, because that will affect this one more than the previous two. So be thinking about that. Our next option is what we call it visiting your parents' house, but it doesn't have to be your parents. It can be grandparents, aunts, uncles. If you have some sort of family friend, anyone that you would like to go visit, or anyone from your childhood, anything like that. So with this, we go off of whatever house that is, whatever people those are, whether these are how people currently are or how people used to be. And this is more of a scenario where you get to go and visit these people and enjoy spending time with them. Maybe you don't get to do that anymore. And this is, imagine visiting them for a holiday, something like that. It doesn't have to be a holiday. It can be if you want. But you pull up, you walk inside, everyone that you care about is there to greet you. You can smell that food is already cooking in the oven. And you know that you're just going to have a good evening, enjoying your time with the people that you care about, and just reminiscing. So, I know that option is a bit different from some of the other ones, because it is a scenario and not just a setting. But a lot of people do enjoy that, being able to relive moments of their youth. Of course, we can try to recreate those types of moments if you have a specific one. So just be thinking about that and let me know. And then it looks like the final one on our list is being able to live in a cabin up in either, it could be the Alps, it can be any sort of snowy, hilly kind of place. We can work around whatever you're imagining. But this is the perfect place where you're in your little cabin, you can look out the window, you see the snow building up. It could be a great place to ski, snowmobile, whatever. Maybe there's a frozen lake nearby and you like to ice fish or skate. But inside, you have all of your cozy clothes, nice blankets to be able to curl up on the couch, and you can make yourself a nice hot coffee or hot chocolate. And it's just a place to curl up by the fire and just kind of relax, being separated from the world, really. So those are the 5 options that we have pre-made for you. Do any of those sound particularly interesting? Or is there something else entirely different on your mind that you're considering? Okay. Now, let me choose that option real quick. I need to fill out all the stuff on here so the engineers can get to it. Okay, so that option was number... Okay. And... Okay, so for that one, was there... are there any people or pets that you want in there? Mm-hmm. Okay. And, is there anyone you specifically don't want to be in there? Okay, that's perfectly fine. And is there any defining feature that came to your mind that you wanted included? Of specifically the living space. Yeah. Okay. Okay, and with the people that you want to be in there, is there any specific, interactions that you want to have? And I mean anything. I am not going to judge you. Oh. Okay. We can do that. We can definitely include that. I did not make you out to be that kind of person. No, nothing negative, just I didn't expect it. Okay. So, trying to think. Is there anything else about this situation that you want to include? Actually, one thing I didn't ask. How do you want to be inserted into this? Whether that be, exactly as you are now, clothing, age, features of yourself that you'd like to change at all. Okay? Okay. Is there anything else that you want to make sure that we get right with this? Okay. Yeah. Interesting. And how exactly do you want that done? Yep. Okay, so do you have any questions for me? Yeah, I cannot answer that, but this whole process is harmless, usually. You should be fine. I mean, you've already signed the waivers and all that stuff, so we've been resolved of guilt if anything that happens, but there's no worry. It's fine. You're okay. Yeah. So I'll ask that you follow the signs to the waiting room that will be out the door behind you to the right. And wait there. When they call your name, you'll know it's time to go and experience your happy place within our facility. And of course, if you like it, that's great. If there's anything you want to change, then they'll send you back to me. We can try to fine-tune those details. And we want you walking out of here today with your ideal happy place ready to go, that your brain will put into your dreams whenever it wants to. Because once you have a happy place, you have it for a long time. Okay. Well, I wish you the best, and come visit us some other time if you're looking for anything else. We also do sexual fantasies if you're into that, but please God, make it normal. Okay. See you later. Bye.